What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 40 of this Toronto Blue Jays Position Player Road to the Show series. And we are going to be playing the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs in this episode. It is our second or third road series of the year already. I am hitting 17 home runs, 37 RBIs, 661 average, as you saw in the mini montage that happened at the beginning of the episode. I did pretty well against Pawtucket. I enjoy hitting on at home, and let's see if I can continue that little hit streak that I have on the road as I get my first plate appearance here. And we are trailing early 3-0, so that's great. Down the left field line, but foul. And it is starting to sprinkle rain here, so that is wonderful. That is in the gap between left and center. That is definitely going to be some extra bases for me. And just to continue it, that's my 7th double on the young season to go along with my 17 home runs. Jonathan Davis is now the batter. He's hitting 147 on the year, so it's going to be interesting to see what we can do. Top of the second, already down 3-0. And he strikes out swinging. Awesome. Awesome. So it's going to be one of those games, I predict. One of these series, probably. It's okay. It's all good. 3-1 count here to Jansen, who actually did do pretty well, as he was able to draw the walk. Now we have runners on first and second with a guy who's been hitting pretty well. Again, all of our players individually are hitting well for the most part. As I say that with a strikeout for the second out of the inning. They're all hitting well individually. We just can't get it together offensively as a team, and that's been our major problem. Hopefully we can get it together before the All-Star break and we're out of any type of playoff contention. See? As we have our first defense opportunity here. And that is going to be to the second baseman, but I'm always there to back him up. Still don't understand why they do it like that. Now to the plate, Justin Griffiths. He'll try to follow up. Drive in the run. I have bases loaded, 1 out. Looking to do some permanent damage here. That is hit high. That is hit far. Left fielder is still going back on it. He will have room for the catch at the wall. It will be, however, a sacrifice fly, and we get on the board. So I drive in the run, which was my goal to do all year long, or all game, was just to drive in the run. And I was able to do that pretty well. But I wanted more. I won't lie if I said if I didn't want a grand slam there to give us the lead, but didn't happen. I will take credit for that sac fly, though, as I'm there in plenty of time to make the catch. So, still down only 2. A lot of time left. Now we're down 4. Okay. That changes things a little bit, especially with nobody on and 1 out. The hit to dead center, 420. So this is another very big park. I'm going to have to start using left or right field to get my homers if I want to hit any in this one and not dead center. Well, that's okay too. As I'm there to make the catch on that one. So it's 1 run on 2 bases. Into the box now, Justin Griffiths. So 1 for 2 on the game with that sac fly, the only run that we've been able to push across. And a chopper just over the head of the pitcher to the shortstop who can't handle it for Is that going to be a base hit? Yes, it is. Don't know why. But I'll take the base hit. I'll take the single. So now I'll have a single and a double late in this game. Doesn't mean anything really, but you never know. That could have been the difference for me being stuck in Buffalo for another series or me getting the call to Toronto. Just never know. But as it is right now, we're still down 6-1 in the 8th inning. Looks like we're going to lose this one, boys, as I make the catch perfectly fine there. And yes, we do lose the game. Okay, then. It's alright. They're only leading the division. That doesn't mean much. As we get ready for game 2 here. Welcome to MLB. Again, it's a very, very big ballpark, at least to center. I need to see what it is like down the lines. From the stretch. That one is hit high. That it's 330 down the line, at least to right field. So definitely have to look to get to right field if I want to hit any homers, at least that way. Doesn't look like I'll be able to time it up perfectly and get a home run to left, or I'm sorry, to center. As that one is hit, I missed the ball. Okay, then that's cool too. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. They're going to be, yep, E9, because I should have had it because of my reaction time was good. I was there in plenty of time, and I just flub it. It's all good, though, as we still have a scoreless game here. Redemption, make the running catch. All that matters is that there's no runner on base for me. Ready for another chance? And it's still 0-0 here in the 4th, as that's just a nice little base hit, maybe. Yes, base hit. I've been getting a lot of those this year. A lot of infield base hits. I don't know why I'm getting those infield base hits, but I am. Oh, wow, we're facing Jake Arrieta. I just realized that. No wonder I can't get good contact, because this is Jake Arrieta.
Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored.
I just saw the pitcher's name. I didn't even realize it. I apologize. Yeah, go ahead, try, Jake. So another one of those professionals that we know is in the majors this year and possibly next year is now in the minors in the game. Weird. As that strikeout ends the inning. Maybe he's just on a rehab assignment. That's what I want to think of. Because when he was with the Cubs, he was one of my favorite players. So it's no surprise that I'm not able to get good contact and that one is just over the wall for a 2-run shot. Our pitchers need work. As that was Neuheiser's second home run of the year. Okay then. I'm there in plenty of time. Going to make the catch and throw it to my cutoff. Making sure that he does not advance. Jake Arrieta is still in the 6th. Runner on first, 2 outs. And a pitch out because they've been doing this a lot lately, is because there is a speedster that Buffalo has on first normally when I'm at bat. So they want to try to pick him off. But know that if they actually pitch to me, I'm going to put that ball into play and won't get a double play for them. So they try to pitch out and back pick and all that good stuff. The count now at 2-1. As I probably should have let that go because it looked like he was running. 2-1 count now. Fouled it away again. So now I've evened the count up at 2-2.
moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
That one is hit well to center, but in plenty of space for the center fielder to get the catch. I will say this though, playing Jake Arrieta here is good test to see what I do against professional major league arms, I should say, because these are all professionals. Even the minor leaguers are really professionals. That was just a long sac fly. But to see what I can do against major league arms is nice to know. I can go 1 for 3 without any problems. So I'll have to check something out here after this episode is over. 0-2 count now.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really
hit to right field for a flyout.
Bruce is there to put it away for route number 1. Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck.
Check something real quick.
Absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Just checking on different things as we lose that game as well. Not my best game of the year, but you know, what can you do?
Time for baseball.
As we now face Game 3, we're just looking to not get swept here.
And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates.
That's the big thing in this game, is to try to win one game. And for me to actually continue my dominance so far, and what I have been doing is consider dominance, as that's it up the middle for a ground out. Not by much, though. Now they have the bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. So, have to be ready for anything. And of course, the one thing that I'm not prepared for is gets 2 runs in. 2-run bloop shot when I was playing back. That's great.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Griffiths, as he'll look to bring home that
Around with the first 3 pitches. Well, I can do the same thing here. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece
as I foul off the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in.
That one's a gapper. Going to go all the way to the wall, scoring 1 and 2 easily as I round first, head to second with a stand-up double to tie the game at 2. 8th double of the year, so while I'm not hitting home runs, I am at least getting some extra base hits with that double.
No doubt double. The second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was,
and the second out of the inning advances me to third. So that is good to know. Now we have 2 runners on. Or no, I'm sorry, just a runner on third, myself, with 2 outs. And a ground out that should end the inning. It does, so we cannot contribute more. But we do tie the game at 2. That's all that matters. Jay Bruce. He's down here? Okay, then.
He drew a base on balls his first time up.
As that ball is hit well, but right to me. Didn't have to move much for the out.
Now at the plate, Mitch Walding. He's 0 for 1 after
Walding,
out in his
who is, again, still 2-2 game, bottom of the third.
And he gets around on one and hits it high
And
deep
he's
to
going to get
Griffiths back to the
out
track
there
he
as
takes
I
it
had to
for
turn,
out number 2.
as I got turned around there for a second.
Digging in and looking for more. Justin Griffiths. He drove in 2 with a double in his last.
So looking to put the ball in play here.
Pitch to hit last time up.
Drive to
Looked
center
for it over the
field
zone and didn't
and
miss.
right at the
And
center
they'll get
fielder.
there in
Well,
plenty of time to put this
one
one
thing you
away,
can't
and that ends the
say
inning.
is that I'm not putting
Settling
good
in
wood
now,
on the ball
Brandon
because
Newhouser.
all of my outs have been to dead center field for the most part,
2 quick strikes,
or
and
deep
now the
enough in the
0-2.
ballpark
Skied
to
in
where
a straightaway
I
right.
just am
Griffiths
missing
is in
by
pursuit.
like a half a
He's
tick
got it, a great
as I
running
make that
play,
catch to
and
end the
that'll retire
inning.
side.
But it's just
In
I'm
the
that
box
close.
now,
As we are
Griffiths.
strangely up 3-2, top of the 7th with bases loaded and 1 out, looking to do more damage.
A swing and a drive
And
sent
I
out
will,
to
as
the
that
gap.
one's going to be
And
off
that'll
the
get
wall.
down
Going to
out
score
there near the
all
wall.
3 runners for my second double of
And
the
run will
game.
score all the way from
Bases
first.
clearing
It's now
double.
6-2.
6-2 Buffalo. So 3 doubles in the series and 2 doubles in this game in particular gives us the 6-2 lead. 9th double of the year for me. It's all good.
Lofted
As
in
that
the
one
air
is hit
toward right
to
center.
center field and he makes the catch. I'm going to
Range
tag.
his left and
And
right, 2 down.
I will be safe
And he'll make it up to third on the fly
on
ball
the
as
tag
he's in
up. So
there
now
with
there's
2
2
away.
outs with a runner on third
Striding in
for
once again,
Jansen, who's 0 for 2
Jansen.
today.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground
And the ground ball
to his left.
5-3
In time,
put out
and they stop
ends
lead
the
as
inning,
side
but the
is
damage
retired.
is done and we extend our lead
So striding
to
in,
6-2
Ryan Sang, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus
here
far.
in the later part of the game, which is always good,
And he
especially
turns on one,
since I
sending it
drove in
high
a
and
lot of
deep to
those
right. But
runs.
that'll be off the right field wall.
And now
And he'll pull into second
I
here with nobody out.
don't know why I got a bad read for the fielding. I couldn't have done anything with that. But okie dokie. 9-2, no harm done. Top of the 8th inning.
Doubles for him to this point in the game.
Facing Garcia.
First pitch on its way.
And I just chop it to the shortstop for out number 3.
The first gets him, and the side is
Didn't give me by much though, so that is one thing positive about it.
Standing in, Andy Arrojo. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
9-2 here in the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. This could end it.
Pulled high
Ball's
in the
hit
air
well,
to
but
right
I
field.
am there in time to make the catch and end the game. We win the game. We save the series.
9-2 finish at
Losing
the end
2
this
out of
contest.
3.
The Bisons jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave
But
the lead
with my
back.
2 doubles,
Bourbon
5
earns his
drove in
third win
5
year
of the
in
RBIs
So
needed.
that's a wrap for us
And we
here
will have
tonight.
one more game. I
From
forgot
Coach
this
Mark
was...
DeRosa,
No?
Dan Plesac, and our entire
That was
crew,
right.
I'm Matt Vasgersian.
I'm so confused half the time with these series because they want me to play and then they don't. Maybe this was the call up. Gonna just make sure. Nope, not gonna do it. So that's gonna do it for our series against the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. We do lose that fourth game in the series, so the only win was that 9-2 victory. I don't know why they gave me the day off, but they did. Our next game is going to be against the Syracuse Mets. Both of us are going into it at 9-12. Until the next time, guys. Peace.